tea, school books, and nursery books, and lunch. Okay, let's pop this cardigan on. Oh, darling. Did I hurt you? I didn't mean it. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I really didn't mean it. Mum, what are you doing here?
Good to see you. Hello, my darling. You got a nice smile for your nan.
Look, can you wait? I've got to get to work, get Kate to school.
Well, I can take her to school. We can have a chat on the way.
Well, we're getting the bus. Later, Mum, you should ring if you want to come round, not just turn up. Come on, Kate.
You can go there and watch the plays. And in London, there's the Globe Theatre. It is a replica of a theatre from Shakespeare times. You can go there and watch the plays you would have seen.
Making up the past and feeling up his girl like he's never felt a figure before.
Annie, you wanted to see me?
She's at it again.
Sorry?
Joe, she's abusing little Katie. You've got to do something.
Have you got your inhaler?
Oh, I can't remember everything.
Get rid of your fag and we'll talk inside.
What?
What the hell have you done to Gio? He's in a right state.
What, you've seen him?
He's asleep on the floor. It'd be hard to miss him. He turned up in tears. Spent half the night droning on. He's drunk 2 bottles of my wine that I was saving. He says that you've plunged a dagger into his heart and that everything's over and he'll never love again. Have you broken up with him?
Well, I had to. He just kept calling and texting. He wouldn't leave me alone. And well, I told him that I had to work and he just wouldn't listen. And then he came round to the house and me and Dad both told him to go away. But he didn't. He just sat outside for hours. And well, finally, Dad told him.
You got Dad to dump him for you? Classy.
I tried to tell Gio first myself, but he just wouldn't listen. Anyway, I'm glad he's all right. I was a bit worried that he might go and do something.
Well, he hasn't topped himself, if that's what you mean. But I'm not responsible for looking after your rejects, and I've got stuff to do at the weekend. So you come round here, talk to him properly and sort it out.
I've broken up with him. Look, him seeing me again will just upset him.
Emmy?
I can't. I've got college, all right? I'm sorry. Tell him I'm sorry.
Jack, I woke up this morning and you had gone. Now, where's the coffee?
They should never have given Joe Katie back after what she did.
Annie, you can't smoke in here.
How many cigarettes a day do you smoke, Annie? I'm serious. If you're going to ask me, you shouldn't be smoking at all. At least try and cut down.
Have you quite finished?
Tell me what you've seen.
She's got bruises all over that little girl.
Like last time?
Bruises are bruises. I know abuse when I see it.
And have you talked to Katie about it?
Oh, there's no point. She sticks up for her mum. God knows why.
When did you notice?
She stayed round my house on Sunday night. I was bathing her. And I saw her. She's got bruises on her ribs. I mean, it's been going on for weeks, this. She eats like a bird. She's just like last time. Failure to thrive, innit? That's what they say about kids that are abused.
Have you called social services?
Those time wasters, what for?
Because it's their job to deal with it. Why didn't you tell somebody sooner?
Told you, haven't I? I went round to see her first thing. To give her a chance to say something, but she didn't. She's as guilty as sin. So you're going to do something or what? Sort her out?
I'll do all I can.
People like her should be strung up.
Thanks, Doc.
Right, health promotion for new students. Safe sex. Any ideas, anyone?
Could always offer them a practical demonstration. Well, the Catholic chaplaincy won't let me put out flyers on condoms or contraception. Neither will the evangelicals, but the rest are okay.
We can't expect students to be responsible.
We did a street surgery day a while back. That was fun.
Sounds wonderful. We can remind them that we do emergency contraception because they're bound to forget.
And we also offer chlamydia testing.
Well, an offer like that, how can they refuse?
Jo was abusing her kid a couple of years ago. I was the one that found out.
Oh?
I nicked her for shoplifting and she had Katie with her. Usual story. The stuff that she was nicking, she was hiding in the pushchair. And I noticed that there were bruises and injuries on the little girl. Jo got done for child abuse and eventually Kate was taken off her, put into care. She was on the child protection register for a while.
So, she's back with her mum? Oh, great! So, Jo gets a smack on the wrist and a couple of weeks in prison, then she gets to abuse her daughter again, or maybe even kill her this time.
I know, but she desperately wanted her back.
Yeah, of course she did. They always do. Abusers can't live without the punch bags.
Well, she cleaned up her act enough to convince social services. See, she's not like her mum. She's quiet. To look at, butter wouldn't melt. Seeing her, you'd never imagine.
Annie thinks it's happening again.
Yeah, but Annie's a stirrer. She could start a fight in an empty room. But of course, that doesn't mean she's wrong.
Yeah, well, I think Annie's got a point. If Jo's abusing a child, then people like that don't deserve a second chance.
And I had you down as a wet and woolly liberal.
Where are you going?
I've got a lecture in 10 minutes.
No, don't leave me, Jack. I don't want to be on my own.
Well, you can't stay here. And you're not a lecture. Constitutional law, no poetry, very boring.
I'll wait outside, no?
Come on.
I have loved not wisely, but too well. Othello.
Right.
Jo, you got a minute?
Is it Katie? Has something happened?
You tell me.
Well, there's been an accident.
Not that I've heard of, although somebody is concerned about it.
Someone. You mean me mum?
I don't have to say who.
No, I know it's her. She's got it in for me, always has. Is she checking up on me?
Of course I am. What do you expect?
Look, I know I'll spend the rest of my life being watched, but I haven't, honest to God, I wouldn't. What's Mum saying?
I've spoken to Louise, your social worker. She says that she was supposed to see you and Katie yesterday, but when she went round, you wasn't there. That's the second appointment you've missed, and she's worried.
I forgot. I was working, okay? And the other time, Katie was round her friends, that's all.
I hope so.
Look, I'm not that person anymore. I'd never hurt her again. Look, you go to prison for harming a child, you're the lowest of the low. I had drug dealers and killers telling me I was scum. The woman that did this poured boiling water over my arm. She was in for GBH with intent to kill, and she tells me I'm evil. I know what I did was terrible, but I've been punished, okay?
Okay. Look, phone your social worker. Tell her that you forgot, but you'll make another appointment. You got a problem with that?
No, I'll do that, definitely. I've got to get back to work.
Just remember, Jo, I am watching you.
OK, Mrs. Adania, we'll see Josh at 2. All right, thanks, bye. Hi, Jack. Who's your friend?
Gio. Giovanni Ruth.
Gio. Buongiorno, signor.
I speak English.
Yes, of course you do, right. Well, hi. You're Imogen's boyfriend.
Not anymore. Amy dumped him, long story.
Does that mean he's single?
Huh?
Sorry. What can we do to help?
Nothing. My heart is broken.
He keeps following me around, lectures and everything. I can't leave him on his own for 5 minutes.
Jack looks like Imogen, no?
Not really.
He has his sister's eyes.
You see what I mean? I've become an Imogen substitute. Couldn't one of the doctors see him? Prescribe him some happy pills or something, cheer him up?
Not sure antidepressants work like that.
Who's in?
Zara and Daniel.
Really?
So, you're going commando?
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Jack?
Hi, what are you doing here?
I came to talk to Zara.
Okay, well, till tonight then.
can't wait.
All right, Daniel. You've marked your territory. You can go now. So, Jack, what can I do for you?
Well, it wasn't whatever he was. It's about Gio.
Imogen's Italian stallion.
She split up with him and he's doing my head in. I thought you could help. You're the most unromantic person that I've ever met.
Oh, thanks. I had my moments.
It's good. You can talk some sense into him. I mean, you managed to talk me into sleeping with him in the first place. And I bet I know what you said. Go on, have some fun. It's just sex. You don't have to commit yourself. You did, didn't you?
Okay, look, I'll speak to Gio.
Great. Someone's got to sort him out, otherwise I'm going to kill him. Thanks, Sarah. You're a mate.
You can't do this! Mum! Mum!
Joe, go away from the door, please!
She's taken Katie!
Yeah, that's right, and you're not getting her back.
Right, stop that, otherwise I'm going to have to arrest you for breach of the peace.
I went to collect her from school and they said she'd already gone. Mum had picked her up!
Yeah, because you're not fit to look after her.
Just stop it! Annie,
Sergeant Hollins?
just come and let me in. Just me, not Joe. Nobody else. I know you've got Katie.
Yo, she's all right.
I need to see that she's all right, okay? So either come down and let me in, or I'll break the door down. It's up to you. Come on, Joe. Let me deal with it. It's for the best. No. Thank you.
How old are you, Giovanni?
18.
You are much too young for undying love.
Romeo and Juliet were younger.
Romeo and Juliet were fictional characters, and they died. You've just left home. You should be out there, exploring, seeing everything this country has to offer.
But I only want Imogen.
Imogen doesn't want you, so you've got to get over it.
I can't. It is an impossibility.
Well, off the record, I think you should go and have sex with someone else, get Imogen completely out of your system, and use condoms.
I could never be with another woman. You know nothing about love.
I do. I know quite a lot, actually.
How'd you get on?
Hopeless. He is a smitten kitten. There's no talking to him.
Well, what am I meant to do?
Well, I don't know. Find him a sexy girl who likes poetry.
Thanks a bunch.
Hello, Katie.
You see, she's fine. She's staying with me. You had your chance. I told you Joe was abusing her and you didn't do anything. I'm looking after her from now on. Katie, go upstairs. While I talk to this man, there's a present up there for you. Go see if you can find it.
Annie, you can't do this.
Why not? I have her half the time anyway. She's got her own bedroom up there.
I know you only want to protect her, but unless there's a formal investigation and Joe gets charged, you can't stop her from seeing her own daughter. If you are really worried again, why don't you take her to a hospital and get her seen by a paediatrician?
She's petrified of hospitals. You get a doctor here. No, back me up.
Well, if there's as much proof as you're saying. Look, I want that girl protected as much as you do, so let's do this properly. Should still be a doctor at the station. You met him earlier, Dr. Clay. Let's see if he's free to come round. 7244 to control.
Maybe I shouldn't have broken up with him.
Shh, don't wake him.
You're the one who asked me to come round here to talk to him. Make up your mind.
Outside now. I've had enough of this. He's taken my bed, he's eaten all my food, and he's really cramping my style. Women don't even look at me when he's around. I'm not looking after him 24/7 just because you can't be bothered to sort things out.
I don't know what to do.
I reckon you've used him. You slept with him, had your fun, and now you're dumping him because you don't want a relationship. You're acting like a bloke.
I tried to tell him. I tried to break it to him gently, but he just wouldn't listen. Nobody's ever been this interested in me before. I can't go.
Well, don't cry. You wake him up.
I'm sorry.
Look, I'll think of something.
Thanks for coming, Doc.
So you're going to examine her then?
Well, there's a limit to what I can do here.
You just have to look at it to see the bruises. Here she is.
away.
She hides. What do you expect? She's terrified. Katie, come on out now. Show the doctor what Mummy's done to you. Come on.
Maybe if you give her some space.
Good idea. Yeah, come on, Annie. Let the doctor talk to her.
Hey, Katie. I'm a doctor. My name's Dr. Jimmy. Your gran thinks someone might have hurt you, so she wants me to take a look at you. Is that okay? It's okay when you feel safe. No one's going to hurt you. No one's going to tell you off. No one's going to be cross.
Could you take your cardigan off for me? Do you want me to help with the back?
Oh, you do it? Okay. Well done, good girl.
Gio! Come on. This is Katie, this is Germany, come on. Oh.
Does that hurt?
Yes.
Where else does it hurt? Down there. Can you show me?
Can I just push on that? That's all.
Well, she's fainted. Get an ambulance.
Katie?
7244 to control.
Go ahead.
Yeah, ambulance required. Flat 8, Maldine Court. Young female has collapsed. She's only a little kid, so quick as you can, please.
Copy that, Sarge.
Okay. Okay. Yeah? Has this happened before?
No.
Well, you said that she had no energy, no appetite.
Yeah, she's been like that for weeks. When I take her to the park, she just sits there. She used to run around.
Was Joe still outside?
Yes, she is. I'll take her to the station and charge her.
Yeah, no, I think she should come to the hospital. I mean, it's her child and she's got the right anyway.
She's got no right. I haven't seen what she's done. What more do you need?
Well, the bruising doesn't necessarily mean that anyone's hit her. It could mean that she's ill.
It was funny at the time, but it was good.
Then I met Imogen, who turned out to be a total cow and broke my heart.
That's not what he's saying.
Who are these girls?
First year English students, I reckon they've got to be interested in poetry.
Look at him, he's loving it.
They'll take care of him now, we don't have to worry. Said I'd think of something.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Jack. What a brilliant idea. Jack, you're the best brother in the whole world.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
Nightingale should swell and float in vain.
Listen, he read that poem to me. That was our poem.
You said you wanted him to get over you. He's getting over you. It's what you wanted.
Yeah, I want him to be okay.
Listen, when you've had as many people fall madly in love with you as I have, you'll realise.
Shut up.
Whatever happened between you and him, I hope it was worth it.
Time for bed.
Oh.
I could model that sexy new nightmare that you got me.
Yes, please. I love our Fridays.
You make it sound as if we stayed in and played Scrabble together.
You go and make the cocoa, dear. I will see what's on the telly.
No, I've got a better idea.
What's Katie?
I think it could be leukemia. The bruising's a symptom. Come on then. Get it over with, arrest me. That's what you're here for, isn't it?
Why would I arrest you?
Well, it's not abuse this time, it's neglect. Same difference. I knew something was wrong with her and I should have gone to a doctor and I didn't. Kate will be taken away. Whatever happens, I'm still going to lose her. Aren't I?
I don't think so. Actually, I came to apologise.
It's you and everybody else.
What do you expect after last time?
It's like a bad dream. I knew I hadn't hit her, and these bruises just started appearing. I thought I was seeing things, or it was some kind of punishment. I can't tell anyone. No one would believe me.
You started covering her up again. That's what you did before when you'd hit her, to hide the bruising. I saw that and I thought...
You didn't think. You just assumed. What would you have done, Mum? Would you have taken her to a doctor, or would you just let her get ill because you were so convinced it was me?
Well, I'd have taken her to a doctor eventually. Of course I would.
And if eventually was too late?
All right. I owe you an apology. I'm sorry, Joanne.
Okay. And now you've said that, you can get lost. Go on. I don't need you. You never helped. I'll look after Kate on my own, and I don't want you near her ever again.
But I will find him sitting on my doorstep, waiting for a surprise. And he will feel like he's been there for hours, and I can tell that he'll be there for all life.
Katie?
And I can tell that he'll be there for all life.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
What is it? You've got a temperature, you're boiling. What is it?
It's okay. It's okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Just a minute.
Why don't you let me in? What's wrong?
It's nothing. It's nothing. I'm just gonna have a shower. I'm just gonna have a shower.
You took my child away.
Yes, because I thought it was for best. She's my grandchild. You can't stop me seeing her.
How'd you like it, Mum? Being told you'll never see her again. Feels good, does it? Because that's what you were going to do to me.
Stop it, the pair of you. Listen to yourselves. All you can do is snipe at each other. Kate is ill, and you both care. And when your child is ill, you need as much help as you can get. And if for once in your life, don't pick a fight and give her the help she needs.
I was wrong. I wasn't being fair to you.
You wanted to believe I'd abused her again. Then you get to adopt her and be a mummy, play happy families.
Maybe. But I know I wasn't a good mum. Can't blame you for wanting a second chance.
I don't blame you. Not for that, anyway.
He's right, you know. You need me. Let me help. Joe, please. For her sake. I'm begging you. She's gonna be all right. She's a fighter. gets that from you.
From both of us.
Yeah, all we need to do is make sure she gets well. That's what matters. Right, I'm off for a fag.
You shouldn't smoke so much, Mum.
You can talk.
Right, well, I better be going. Gonna be okay?
Sergeant Hollins, I'm glad you nipped me when you did. Taking Katie away from me saved her life. I could have ended up killing her. I couldn't stop myself. She couldn't stop me.
You've got a second chance. Don't throw it away.
Right, I'm taking you to hospital.
There's no need, I'm not ill.
You need to get checked out. If you're having night sweats.
It's not life-threatening.
Well, do you know what it is?
Yes. It was the chili. It always brings me out in a sweat.
You had the salmon thing.
Look, yes, you're right, but there was chili in my starter. Honestly, Daniel, I had a romantic dinner with you. You can't remember what I ate. Please, let's just go back to sleep.
Go to Hong Kong.
Are you saying you'll look after Dad?
You know perfectly well my work won't allow it.
I would rather stay than let the stranger do it.
It's not safe. Surely you've worked that out by now.
You have to get out. No, she's here. You have to get away.
She's fine.
Not sure she's fine at all.
You should both go to Hong Kong.